Hello, world. Today we are going to make an actual reaction video. And I don't think this is something we've done together ever. So that's something new for us. And so hopefully it'll be fun. And that is Kyle.
And that is Cody. And dual reactions, just because I'm a YouTube fiend, are not actually like super common. They're like YouTube react content is like a whole beast of itself. You
Right.
generally just see one person reacting to like maybe a debate uh or something where there's
Yep.
multiple people, but it's usually one person reacting to another person. Like that's generally what YouTube react content is. So to get
Right.
us started, I got to share our screen and show the YouTube video that we are going to be reacting to. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Sorry, give me a second. Okay.
Yep. There we go.
You seeing my screen?
Yep.
Okay, good. Let me just check some settings here. Want to make sure everything's all good and set up and ready to go. Okay, so this is heavyweights light feels. I want to give him the credit that at least he thinks he deserves. Uh, I I feel like we shout him out all the time. Like if
Yeah.
people are confused on who we're talking about ever, this is him. Please go watch his content for full context. But to be fair, this is actually like only maybe our second or third react to his content and our first ever dual react. So
Right.
without further ado, I'll just get us started.
What's good? What's good? So I'll just get this out of the way right now. I do not hate black farmers. I'm not surprised that I have to say that because Kyle and Cody have. This is not a new low for them. This is not a new low. And this is exactly why I do not engage with them.
So he's clearly continuing to engage just on his own terms, like, and that is becoming more and more clear, and sort of an unfortunate fact of this situation is the fact that he just continues to engage with us on his own terms every time. And I would encourage everyone to watch the conversations that Andrew and I have actually had face-to-face
Yes.
interactions. He generally comes out not looking so good. And we've talked about this before, is like I should probably take the kid gloves off when dealing with this person. And what I just said is an understatement, to say the least.
Yeah. So he says he's like not surprised that he has to say that he doesn't hate black farmers, and that's why also I'm not surprised that I have to say it was a joke. Like literally, I guess in the original video I should have said this is a joke, but Andrew, why do you hate black farmers? Because Andrew, I understand. I know you don't hate black farmers. Like, why would you? Like, that's not a thing. You're not a farmer and you're not particularly racist. So that's
There's
not
like
something
seven
that you
black
would do.
farmers in this country. Yeah, sorry.
What?
There's like 7 black farmers in this country. It's not like a huge community that he's like going after.
Right. Right. Yeah. So it was a joke. I was joking. Because he was talking about a specific retribution program directed towards farmers, I think, that were African American. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny because I was literally just covering the New Deal today, and like they literally discriminated against black farmers. Like if you were a farmer and you were trying to get help through the AAA, the Agricultural Adjustment Administration in the New Deal,
Yep.
you were a black farmer, you probably weren't going to get help.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. And so that's where that generational and historical stuff comes into play.
Yeah. All right, I'll keep going.
Well, hold on. I have one more thing. So he says, this is why I don't engage with them. And that's just funny because, like, he puts up, in my opinion, a soft explanation as to why he doesn't engage with us. But like you said previously, he engages with us on his own terms. And he contradicts himself because multiple times he talks about wanting to have collective conversations and things like that. And it's like, well, that's what I want to do with you, but you're not giving me the opportunity. And you are continuing to engage with me just on your own terms.
Yeah, that is kind of the grand point, is like he probably will continue to engage with us just on his own terms.
Exactly.
Ish.
Go ahead.
Engage with them, but I don't blame other people for not. It would be nice to see them in a conversation with someone else besides me, because I would.
All right, so sorry to pause it so quickly again, but that is the timestamp where I want to pause it because, yeah, I engage politically with a wide variety of people in work, my social life, and like just in general. And you know this about me. Like, I am sort of a glutton for punishment. I'm masochistic in that way, in that like I like having challenging conversations. And I do this stuff all the time with other people. I just don't put it on YouTube.
Right. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't have anything else to say on that timestamp, and I knew what you had to say was exactly what needed to be said. So go ahead.
That's fine.
Love to see them interact with another person, but it's crap like this, and I wasn't even surprised. I laughed when I saw this. So let's. I'm gonna play a little clip of their video. They like make these weird reaction videos to my content, but like they never link the videos. So like they tagged me. So what? Like link the fucking video so the people who might see it out of your 20 subscribers, so they have the full context.
Yeah. We have like linked his channel in like all of the videos that are about him. So putting the specific links to the specific videos is, yeah, I'm sorry, it's just asking too much, and also extremely hypocritical because he's not doing that in this situation.
Yeah,
but
it's just pointless.
And no, our recent video is not actually a reaction.
Right.
It just wasn't. It was us going over a bunch of different videos, not even like reacting to them specifically. That's not what react content is, like I said before.
So, and so my notes basically say, so if people want to see his content, then it can be easier than what we actually do. Putting his name in our title literally just means like you click on that and then you go to every video he's ever made, all 240 of them, which we'll talk about later. And so if someone wants full context, I don't know much, or I don't know how you could have more fuller, I don't know the correct words there. I don't know how you could have a more full context than having access to all of his videos. But on top of that, I will say this, and you actually know this. In that last video, I reference every single specific video almost word for word by the title in the video. So like, dude, I'm doing the good faith. Like, I'm literally being a good faith actor.
And he's literally not even holding himself to the same standard, because what he's doing right here, what we're showing, is truly a react video, and he's not linking the video that he's reacting to. It's like, dude,
not only that,
you not realize you're directly contradicting yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah, you tagged me.
go ahead. Sorry.
I'll,
You can play it. I'm ready to go.
okay.
But like, what video are you referring to? Because you go through multiple videos. Just do better. Be better. If you're going to be critical, be better. I've been doing this for like 3 years now. I'm up to like, I think 240 videos. Like, these fucking virtue signaling keyboard warrior bitches.
Yeah, so I just have to pause it there because of the direct ad hominem.
Yep.
Virtue signaling keyboard warrior bitches, and it's like I don't think. First of all, the first thing, two things don't apply, and if you want to call me a bitch, I'll fight you in the street.
Yeah. And we talked about this too. I'm not afraid to lose a fight.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's
Anyways,
but if he called me a bitch to my face when we had I met this guy like a couple years ago, and we had a face-to-face interaction. If he called me a bitch in that situation, things probably would not have gone so well.
right. And so the other thing, keyboard warrior, that's just ridiculous because I've probably typed maybe 20 words to this guy.
It's
So,
mostly me. Like I troll him pretty hard in the comment section.
right. And virtue signaling, that's just a Republican dog whistle. So yeah. If you don't know what that is, then sorry. What?
It just doesn't really like that's another one of the things where it's like, all right, you're gonna have to elaborate on that. You're gonna
right. And so my last note on this timestamp is again, he brings up the fact that he is like this master creator of content. He has 200 plus videos, and we talked about this also is yeah, you have 200 videos, but how many of them have someone else in them?
Yeah,
because you are consistently talking about having conversations with other people. And I actually will say this. I think you guys maybe have like what, 5 collaborations or 4. Like, there are some good things and some good videos in the conversations that you two have had together. And I've seen him with someone else. Oh yeah, I watched the thing with him and Autumn Smith, which I actually, again, I enjoyed. But that's because I enjoy Autumn Smith as a person. So
yeah. So I will later elaborate on the basically that entire idea.
right, he doesn't collaborate with anyone ever.
Yeah, sorry, thank you. Dude, and I guess I'll just do it now. When it comes down to it, we have what, like 30 videos?
Yeah, right, exactly.
I have a video with you and another person, and I have a video with that person. So like,
yeah,
of our 20 videos and his 240 videos, percentage wise, he's and I follow his content closely. As far as I know, he's only collaborated with 4 other people on his channel. And yeah, percentage wise, we're doing way better for collaboration. So yeah.
Word. Is my camera messed up or
No, you're good. You're good.
did you see that fall?
Y'all need to
Okay.
Y'all need to make more content. Like, create something of your own. Like, all you have are leftist talking points and critical comments.
This, yeah, just like drives me insane because the majority of the content that we've actually created lately isn't about this drama stuff. It's mostly like media, like we've been talking about movies and TV shows in the majority of our recent content. And like to say like leftist talking points and critical comments, it's like he's trying to use buzzwords, and it's like, dude, you're talking about somebody else, like, because that is not, if you're truly like engaging in good faith with what you and I are producing, then he wouldn't say that all we have is leftist talking points and critical comments. Oh yeah, is that all that's in our video about our favorite directors? Like, really?
Or our breakfast draft.
Yeah, exactly. We talk about our favorite breakfast foods in a video, and it's like,
Yeah.
you're clear, like, and I honestly don't even think he's watching the entirety of the videos that we make relating to this drama. And that's actually what I wanted to say is like, the
Probably.
videos we've been created so far are drama content. Like, that's another thing. Like, YouTube Reacts, it's not as popular, and you probably don't know it, but it's like on Twitch as well. On Twitch, there's like a whole drama community. And on YouTube, there's like drama creators, and that's what they focus on. And yeah, I get it. It's one way, but he is engaging us in this drama. And that's what it is. Like, simply, the last videos like that were related to him were not react videos. They are drama videos. And on top of that, it's like 1/5 of what we've been creating lately, because we mostly just create stuff that, no offense, that probably less people care about.
Well, what I was gonna say is funny is I think that the content that we've been creating on the other platform, TikTok, is actually getting more traction for some weird reason.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what I'm saying. It's like, and so I'll just throw this out there just to self-promote. Look up Kyle Shryock on TikTok and look up Cody Shryock on TikTok and look up PGH Chef as well, because I'm actually now okay with admitting openly that I've changed my career to being a chef, or I'm trying to do that. But anyways, that doesn't have anything to do with this. My note on this was, how am I a bad faith actor? Because like, I haven't even engaged in the ad hominem direct name calling that he has with me. Like, he's called me a virtue signaling bitch or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Calls us
I've never said anything like that about him. So
I'm sorry, but I feel like maybe you're mixing up your notes and timestamps, because bad faith.
maybe.
You didn't. No, he hasn't called us that yet.
Okay.
He hasn't called us that yet. Yet.
All right, then go ahead.
Okay.
You bring nothing novel to the conversation. You bring nothing insightful or inspiring. I always say this is the last time I'm going to acknowledge you guys, but maybe this is actually the last time. Oh, no, wait. You know what? If you guys like knew other people that make content that would be willing to chat, I'd be maybe open to interacting with other people who have not proven to be bad faith actors.
So yeah, sorry, but to be sublantic, that's when he first calls us bad faith actors. As far as I know, like, I'd have to go back, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't used that term till just now. And yes, I just would like to elaborate on that point, because it's insane. Yeah, like, literally, especially I kind of want to talk about something that we haven't really, I don't know if we've fleshed out like publicly, is the idea or like realization that you would probably have better conversations with him than I do. I am sort of naturally abrasive, especially when it comes to like political topics and things like that. Yeah, so yeah, the bad faith thing is just it never lands. It doesn't work.
So it has been previously mentioned in our conversations that Andrew and I could probably have more just friendlier conversations. And this is actually, I think what I said is, I think I would agree with Andrew on more stuff than you do.
Yeah.
And then not only that, like, I think it's because of his deep financial background and what I know about finance. So yeah.
I'm very skeptical of that credential.
So again, I think what I said is his economic or financial acumen is dated but not irrelevant.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you did say exactly that, and like I
Right.
don't know if I entirely disagree, but like, yeah, I don't get the impression that even if he did learn at some point, retained a whole lot of knowledge about the financial industry or just like about economics and finance in general. I just really don't like get that impression.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I don't know, honestly. I don't know.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
And this is just one example in a line or in a list. I don't actually know if this is technically a non sequitur fallacy or not. So I just want to define what a non sequitur fallacy is.
Yeah, so whenever he attempts to engage in the use of logical fallacies, it's literally like pathetic. So yeah, taking the kid gloves off. Yeah, it's like every time he mentions logical fallacies, he displays a clear lack of understanding. And I actually like took a symbolic logic class. Like,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I've done a little bit of like just personal research about logical fallacies. So like logic is kind of my thing. Uh but it's unfortunate that he feels the need to like always go back to like logical fallacies, because I'm pretty sure he like thinks of himself as like a debate god.
Yeah. Um shoot. The logic, sorry, I was having a thing. Um Logic has a lot to do also with like if you want to go to law school, and like lawyers have to know a lot about logic. And so at one point I was thinking about going to law school, and yeah, logic on that level gets very hard.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at it. So
No, it's more convoluted. Like symbolic
yeah.
logic is almost like math. Yeah.
Yes, correct, exactly. But a very complex form of math.
Just it reminded me of geometric proofs,
Yeah, sure, okay.
symbolic logic equations
Yep.
were a
Yep.
lot like,
That makes
yeah,
sense.
geometric proofs. Yeah,
Cool. All right, keep going.
I will.
A statement or conclusion that does not follow logically from what preceded it. Non sequiturs can be responses that have nothing to do with the conversation or flawed conclusions based on what preceded them. So, in response to one of my videos, which I will link that video in the description of this video because I'm trying to do at least somewhat good work. I know I don't put any effort into editing, but I'm still freaking trying. Like I work multiple jobs.
Yeah, so he's trying. I don't really have like any sympathy, because yeah, like he's literally like criticizing us for like how we're putting out our content on YouTube. And it's like, dude, it's a very specific criticism. And guess what? Don't care.
Yeah. So like he talks about how we should be putting out more content, but then he talks about how it's tough when you are dealing with a lot of things, and it's like, oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jobs and I'm struggling to get by, but I still make these videos because I think it's important. So in response to one of my videos, they did this.
And then he goes into class granularity being a form of us giving retribution, and I forget what he says before. It's like selective retribution, essentially what it is. And my question to you, Andrew, if you would ever answer me, is why do you hate black farmers? Right? So
Yeah. Right? No, that is the feeling I got. That is, it's like, dude, what?
So he literally shows like 20 seconds of an out of context clip, and like,
Yep.
yeah, I'm sorry, dude, but this
Yep.
is not how you do react content. Like,
Nope.
yeah, it's literally like 5 minutes of him 5.5 minutes of him talking, and then like 15 seconds of a clip from a video we create. And he also didn't even do what he said to do. He said that you need to post in the description a link to the video that you are reacting to.
Right.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
And not only that, but our last video, like you said, it was an actual React video. It would have required us to post like 6 links because we, in like 1 or 2 videos, we reacted to like his 6 or 7 or whatever it was. So yeah.
That is why it is truly drama content. Like, I've been thinking,
Right.
I watch all this shit. I'm on YouTube like 13 hours a day. No, not really.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm on YouTube a lot. And what's interesting is like, I think we're both obsessed in that way. Me and Andrew have like a YouTube obsession.
Probably.
Maybe like the only thing we could ever agree on. But yeah, like when it comes to like content creation and reactions and all this stuff, I'm clearly doing it for fun, and he talks later about how it's important.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
Yeah. So
And so just real quick
almost
is the last thing is this is the epitome of cherry picking. And I don't know if cherry picking is a bad faith tactic, but like literally, like you said, he chose like 20 seconds out of 40 minutes to show something. And my last thing is that was a joke. Andrew, it was a joke. I know you don't hate black farmers.
yeah. So I'm gonna skip the next timestamp at 4:44 because that's pretty much everything we said, and just like let it go to the end. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So please share my videos with all your friends. If you think people should be watching my videos, please share them. I'm going to link the video that I made into the subject of the description of this video so people can have the full context of what the heck you're saying. I'm getting mildly worked up. I know I said I wasn't going to. I try not to give you guys too much energy, but I want to give you a little bit.
All right, just one more before the last one. That's like truly insane. Is yeah, it just goes back to the like I'm not giving you guys any energy, and like he clearly cares so much about all this. That it's like we're just like.
And sorry, he was like, I'm gonna post my own video in the description, and it's like, so and he's like, I'm gonna do that so you guys can have full context, and it's like, oh, okay, so to have full context, they just need to hear what you're saying.
The fullest context would be putting his YouTube title or channel in the title of every video, which is what we've been doing so far. That is the fullest context that can be provided.
Exactly. Put Brothers Blue in the title of your video.
Yeah. All right.
It's not a new low for you though. So like that's why I'm not super worked up, because it's like, oh, this is just the Brothers Blue being the Brothers Blue. Like, whatever. normal behavior. It actually gives me content to make, which, so in reality, thank you guys. Thank you for giving me this content, because I wasn't going to make a video today. I actually don't. Yeah, no, thank you. I think I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys make more videos. I hope you guys reach out to other content creators. And I hope maybe something can come of this. And to everyone else, please leave some feedback. Let me know if my video gave you that impression. Much love, y'all.
Yeah, so I did actually look at the comments in this video, and it's like insane. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Did you look at that? They're talking about like Fauci and stuff.
No, I haven't. I haven't looked at. I don't do that stuff.
I'm
So
weird.
no.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I will though now.
Wrap us up. Do you have any last thoughts about what he said?
It's just funny because he comes back to this thing about it not being a new law